Hey guys, I hope you can still hear me. I don't have my earphones in with my mic, but I'm going to be doing this unboxing beyond Lemuria, however you say it, Oracle Cards by Izzy Ivy. And this is the box, and I like that it has this little symbol for the DNA. It's really beautiful. It's by Blue Angel. And this is the deck if you want to pause it and read it. So I really like this. You know, it's a good box. It's going to stay intact for a while. And it has a slip here. That's what the inside looks like. I'm just doing that because another deck I unboxed had a little saying in the box. So this is the guidebook. And I like it because it is matte finish and it is pretty nice. You can bend it without worrying about having any creases in it, unless you get like really careless with it. And then it has it in black and white. Has the keywords, has restore, themes, healing position, and color wash. And it has some pictures in here. It has some new spreads that I've never seen. So this looks very interesting. It looks like it has about chakras as well. And the guidebook looks like it is about 148 pages, if you count the last part of it, where you can go check out the website. And I believe it has previews of other decks, possibly, and books, so that's interesting. Whispers of the Ocean. I think I looked at that deck for a while. And the white, this one too, the White Light Oracle, that's on my wish list. This one, the Whispers of the Ocean, and the Oracle of Hidden Worlds. I think that'd be a good one too. And I really like this beautiful picture. This is about the author. It looks like she's very, very artistic and very sensitive and very sweet, from the empath energy I get off of it. So this is the box, and it's really nice. Like I said, I really like the size of it. And I got small hands, but the deck is pretty decent size. I'd say it's about medium size. And standard Oracle kind of layout here. I really like the backs. It kind of has like reflection energy, like it is a whole energy, but it's like a reflective energy. Comes with this plastic slip to keep them intact as a whole. And then this is also a matte finish. It is not that flimsy, so I mean, it probably would last a little longer if you shuffle them and, you know, drop them and things like that. I wouldn't say, you know, be aggressive and bend them back. Obviously it'll probably crease, but it's very good cardstock. So I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping through these. I'm gonna do it this way. So the first card you have is Earth Star, Chakra Intuition. You have Root Chakra, Ground and Center. Really like the moth on that. Sacral Chakra, Core of Creation. Solar Plexus Chakra, Radiant Illumination. So this is, like I said, another good deck to use for Reiki healings or any kind of healings you do, even if it's in a visualization. I feel like this would be a good deck to use if you want to visualize each chakra and just kind of imagine the person's chakra with these cards and just lay your hands on it and do some visualization. If you're not a Reiki master, you can still do it with intention, I feel. Have your heart chakra, Unfurling Back to Love. So that's pretty cool. I like the dragonfly, and again, it has like a symmetrical design here, and it has, this reminds me of like water drops, so I think that's pretty interesting. And then, oh, that's beautiful. This reminds me of my mother, and this is the heart chakra, and this is about bliss. This is very beautiful with the little hummingbirds in the heart. The hummingbirds remind me of my mom, and her favorite color is purple, and she just has a big heart, so it reminds me of my mom. So pretty. Throat chakra, express your truth. It's another, reminds me of my favorite metaphysical shop. If you watch my channel long enough, you know I love the blue butterfly in Portage, Indiana. So yeah, that's going to remind me every time. We have the third eye chakra, pineal perspective. That's pretty cool. And crown chakra, the unlimited self. It's pretty neat. Kind of gives me a lotus vibe here with Kuan Yin. The soul star chakra, merging with the divine. The seamless unspeakable. It's dragons. There for a minute I thought it was like serpents or something, or sea dragons. It's really interesting. Then this one's really neat. Water, the overflow. That's really neat. Beautiful. Air. Paradigm shift. Earth, nurture, nature. Reminds me of psychology when I was doing studying for addictions, and the nurture versus nature. Fire. Solaris, sublime. That one's interesting. I could feel like I could really do some meditation with that card. Loving compassion. It's pretty. Angels. Awakened awareness. Kind of gives me another dragon energy. Alignment with the dolphins and the chakra colors. Balance forces. That's pretty cool. Beyond the mind. Communication, co-creation. It's cool. Looks like the three fates. Crystal keys. I like that. That's really cool. I like the face and the crystals there. And it looks like it has some, kind of reminds me of astrology bubbles, but it's not that. It's more like sigils and shapes with the fish. Then you have endless opportunities. That one's really cool. I'm trying to think of what movie it kind of reminds me of. Kind of reminds me of the movie Soul. If you ever watch that, it's a really good movie. Because just the person and the way it looks, it's really cool. Evolution. Freedom. Beautiful. Reminds me of my mom and dad together for whatever reason. And then full spectrum. This to me has a very, it reminds me of working with individuals that are double or dual diagnosis, or they call it comorbid now, which I like the dual diagnosis better because it sounds less intimidating, I guess. But people that I work with, they're mentally ill and mentally disabled. And I believe each and every one of them has a spiritual gift that divine has given them. One individual, I won't go into it too much because of HIPAA, but one individual, I feel that that person, though they are dual diagnosis, they're very, very close to the other side and they're a medium. So this depiction kind of brings me to that energy because you see the skulls there, but they're unseen. It's more of like an astral projection. This person's very aligned within their physical body. And even though it seems very, like there's limited, they look like they have, I don't know how to explain it, but empathetically, I feel, and clairvoyantly, I feel that this is saying that even though you have blocks or you have things that you feel limited on, there is a whole nother spectrum. There's a whole nother side that is unseen, that is helping you through your experience. So it's like hidden blessings or hidden anointments that a lot of people cannot see. Just like they say invisible diseases or disorders or disabilities. This card resonates with that feeling, if that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. And it kind of gives me of an occult energy as well down here, and mediumship and shamanic energy too. But I really like that. It's really interesting. Furred and Feathered Friends. This is what I was like, oh my gosh, I need this deck. This is the card that I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I just love it so much. Gracious Receptivity. That is gorgeous. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like if I was a person that wanted like a ton of tattoos, the artwork in this, I could see me getting some of these as a tattoo. Harmonic Flight. It's cool. Healing. Reminds me of Reiki. Home. That's really neat. Internal Explorer. That's cool too. I love the artwork on these. Journey to Wholeness. Very like reminds me of someone that is very close to like veganism and very in touch with nature, lives on the land. It's a beautiful card. Life Force Energy. Wow. That's weird when I said that and I looked at the card. You probably won't see it in the video, but my light in here, right above here, flickered. Luminescence. Manifesta. Mount Shasta? Yeah, I'm not going to say it again. I'm saying it wrong. New Blueprints. This reminds me of a book I read. Maybe it was, I hope I don't get the wrong author, but it kind of reminds me of Diana Cooper. But that might not be the actual author that wrote this book, but this New Blueprints kind of energy. I read a book and this person, it's almost like they had a near-death experience, or they actually died or something similar to that, and they were approached by spirit, and I think it was a Pleiadians. I believe it was a Pleiadian book, or Lumera, like this deck. And she was like, well, I'll come back and I'll kind of impart this wisdom. And so they gave her a new blueprint, so she came back to Earth. It was an interesting book. I don't think I read it all, and you guys are like, what? But, you know, there's a book based on this kind of energy, and it just reminded me of that. Our Ancient Future. It's really cool because to me, it's the other side combined with the Earth. Radical Expansion. Realm Bridger. Reclaim Your Energy. She of the Lotus. It's very cool. Shine Your Light. Very mermaid energy. Starseed Element. Starseer. That's cool. Stepping Through. That's beautiful as well. That I could see that. I would almost frame that and put that in the bathroom. That's weird to say, but I don't know. I just really enjoy these type of artwork. Surrender. The Infinite. Is it just me, or does it kind of remind me of Jack the Pumpkin King and his girlfriend? The energy of that. The Portal Keeper. The Sound of the Universe. That's cool. The Violet Flame. That is, there is a lavender flame Reiki healing energy and method that I use, so that's pretty cool. Transformation. Trust Your Innocence. Unique Gifts. It's very cool. And vulnerability. This is another one of my favorites. I really like the dragon energy, the dragonfly, the lotus, the crystals, the fossil energy, the glass and the water. All that's beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed looking through this deck with me. Please comment below what your likes, dislikes are. If you use this deck, if you want to get this deck, I'd like to know what's on your guys' wish list, and what you would like me to do with these cards. Would you like a ASMR reading? Would you like a healing with these cards? You know, pick a card and do a healing based off the vibration of it and what I feel empathetically. Things like that. So yeah, just let me know what you think of the deck, what your favorite card was, what your least favorite card was, and I will talk to you guys shortly. Many blessings.